A very good morning, Dutch bike blogger here. And I'm on my way for a longer bike trip. Essentials are that I'm going from Groningen, where I'm now, to Appingedam. So thank you for joining my ride. Will be a different ride than I used to take. So a little bit of exploring on my side. Was just overtaken by some racing bikes. They are much faster than I am, of course. I'm on a normal single speed bike, a Gazelle touring bike from 1963. Whole different story. Well, first get out of Groningen city to the main area where I want to go. I am planning on taking some breaks during the bike ride. With me some bread, some other food, salad, and also some drinks. In this case, one big cup filled with water, half a liter of soda, and a smaller bottle of soda. So that must be going okay. I stored as much as stuff possible in my bike bag, or plural bike bags. Got my own bike bag with me, a backpack, and also another bike bag I used last time, which is owned by my dad, and also stuffed that one. And I put in my backpack the lighter materials, also some electronics, but mainly clothes. Well, shorts, shirts, underwear, socks, whatever you want and need to get by. Intentions are to stay a few days at my parents' home. Tomorrow, Monday, I will have to go to the dentist. Sunshine today, little wind, already nice temperature. It's going to be 29 degrees today. And that's when I left early, because, well, it's now about 20, maybe 21, not sure, but I actually wanted to leave earlier. I wanted to leave at 8, but couldn't get myself out of bed this morning. I was in bed quite on time, but I came to the conclusion there was a IndyCar race in America which started at 2:30 in the night. I was in St. Louis, Illinois, Gateway. So I had put my laptop next to me and started a channel where it was on broadcasted. I did fall asleep, but I saw the finish at 5:20 or so, because I awoken. The sidewalk was not wide enough. He has to use the bike lane. Well, actually some people camping out here. Smells like they're baking pancakes or something. Good for them. Dog owner unaware that it's better to have a lead on your dog. Well, so far it's familiar territory. It will get different. Not used to wearing a backpack anymore, it's getting warm on the back. Good combination, walking your dog and jogging, yeah, why not? Oh, in the morning, sporty people on a Sunday running around or walking. Sorry for the arm in the front of the lens, I had to scratch my chin. By the way, what I came to notice in my videos, that I'm somewhat flopping around with my hands and arms around the camera lens. I'll try to reduce that. sure people treat this here like a walking lane. It's a bike lane, or maybe a dual purpose lane. When you walk here, please and always ensure that your back is not turned to traffic. So don't walk on the right in my direction where I'm going, but when you walk in my direction, please walk on the other side, then you can face traffic. That's, in my opinion, a better idea. You don't have to do it, it's just an advice. By the way, I took a little bit more gear with me. I also took a selfie stick with me for the camera, also a strap to attach it, and a spare SD card, and like always I did take my battery pack, power bank that is. I'm not using it at the moment, but I will connect it with the first stop. Maybe the second, depends. I'm gonna stop multiple times on my route. I will try to stop every half an hour or so, maybe a bit longer. By the way, this is a Korreweg. Cabrio Mercedes, not the newest model, so was the driver, also not the newest model. Jogger wearing a belt about his waist with a bottle in there. Nice idea. He tilted the bottle on the small of his back, probably to make it easier to carry, and a poke in his back. And then now a traffic light. And it's on red. Means we have to stand still for a bit. An empty crossing. Well, this part of the route should also be somewhat familiar when you watch my videos from when I went to the Meerstad balloon fiesta. Hot air balloons. I went there last year and the year before. This year it's not being held due to the fact that the area where it was held, Meerstad, built more houses and there is actually no room anymore to facilitate the balloon fiesta. Like you probably know, when you have an air balloon, hot air balloon, you have to unfold it and get air in there. First cold air with a big fan and then warm air with the burners, but that takes some space. Again, some people walking on the bike lane with their back to traffic. Well, this is part one of several videos. I'm not sure how long, of how many parts there are. What I can tell you is that it's not a final video from all the parts together. I stopped with that. Reason one, it's a nightmare to edit. I have to edit every single part and then I have to stitch them together and re-edit it. Basically doing the same edit I already done in an early part. Reason two, it takes a lot of time, not only to make but also to edit and to upload. And reason three, it does not get the views I hope for. But number three is actually the main reason. It doesn't get the views. Well, explainable of course, because when I already had the parts out and then the whole video, well, you've already seen everything. So no need to redo it and review it again. Only views I got was probably from the people who did not see the first parts or were just curious to see what I made of the whole video. Well, it's going to be in parts, I can tell you. And this is part one. To my left, Meerstad. There was the balloon festival last year and the year before. See playlist. Not in the description box, but actually when you visit my channel here, home videos and then playlist. Well, there is a playlist about the balloon fiesta from 2018 and 2019. Have a look at them. Well, it's a dual bike lane, so traffic from the opposite direction. There's no other bike lane on the other side of the road. Manege, horse, farm training ride facility. By the way, this type of cycling is totally different from city cycling. From city cycling you have no, well, a continuous route, but more than often have to stop for traffic lights or roads or whatnot. And this is a, well, part of a continuous road without very much stops, traffic lights and traffic. By the way, I somewhat planned my route. I'm driving now on Google Street View. I actually wrote this piece of this part on Street View to have a ballpark where I'm going and how to do it. 3 horses. Good morning, horses. Well, the road is now up to eye level, or your level, not eye level for me, but you're a little bit lower, so nice to have a little bit of shade. I have to say it's nice cycling weather. In the afternoon it will get very much warmer, which of course is the reason I'm driving now. By the way, tomorrow starts my last week of holidays. I have 3 weeks of holidays and now 2 behind me and 1 week in front of me. Already driving almost half an hour. So let's stop for a short break, stretch my legs, drink something. And for drinking I have to step off my bike. Oh, did something wrong. The crossing for bikes was over there. See if I'm able to go over here. Oh, a little hump. Don't know if you're able to go with the bike on here. Otherwise I will have to stay out and not go there. Well, let's find some shade and let's eat something.